What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wicked day. In this video we're going to be checking out some more matches from the FIPFA World Cup that was in Australia, and this match we're taking a look at England versus Northern Ireland. And the reason I picked this match is because I believe England's best goal was scored in this match, so I thought we'd take a look. So if you're enjoying this type of content, maybe like and subscribe. Trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you want to try help me out, please do. It's enough talking anyway. Let's get straight into the match and let's see some football from England. Let's check it out. Alright, so before I press play, just going to talk you through the England squad that's playing. Over here you got Ed Common. Like I've said before, he's a very talented player. All of the players are, to be honest. You got Chris here. He's the goalkeeper, but obviously you can see they play out, as I've spoken about in other videos that England played in. Over here you got Tyler Reeve playing in the middle. You'll see he'll swap with Chris a couple times, you'll see. And over here you got Dan McClellan as well. And as I said before, he's probably one of our best players over the tournament. But yeah, let's go, man. So straight away it's our throw. You're going to see Ed will take it to Chris. Chris gives it back to him. And Ed gives it back, but it's a bit of a loose ball. And Chris comes out here, you can see. So Chris comes out and Tyler sort of drops back. That's good front bumper back. Chris lays it. And the pass gets through. Ed coming with the pass across. Dan with the shot, and it's a decent save. But Tyler Reeve backs out, lets it go to Chris. Chris finds him. And Tyler tries to get back to him, but doesn't quite get the pass right. So having a tough fight. Ed Common gives it back to Chris. And again. And look at that play there. It's beautiful. Ed takes a nice little touch. Can he get the ball across? Not quite, but can he flick it off? Can he win the throw? Yes, he can. He gets the corner. So straight away there, you can see the speed, right? The England wingers are not afraid to play back to Chris. And Chris gives it back to him. And that was beautiful. Beautiful play there. It's a nice little 1-2 and it was off. But England with the corner. Let's see what they can do. And Reeve in the middle. Common gives it to him. Reeve gets it across. Dan gives it back to him. And Reeve accidentally backs into the number 9 there for Northern Ireland. And it's the Northern Ireland's free kick. So the keeper's going to come out and take it. Let's see, can Ireland do anything from this position? You can see there Dan McClellan in this position, ready to pounce if the ball comes back. England lets the ball go. Chris front bumps it. Doesn't really go anywhere. Reeve is on the ball. Can Reeve do anything with it? Hits it off him and gets the throw. It's an intelligent play there. And England making a sub. Or is it Ireland? Yeah, England's making substitution. Tyler Reeve is off. And Dave Lewis comes on. Now Ed Common looks like as if he's playing in the middle. Takes it into Dan. Dan takes a soft touch. Tries to get it in the middle. Not quite. Ed Common challenges. It's a good little battle here, you can see. It's a good play here. It's number 9. He's very good. I watched him play quite a lot for Northern Ireland. He tries to get past Chris. Gets into a flick position. Dave Lewis here is providing great defensive support. The ball can't really go anywhere. And that's great play there. Good save and unlucky. There's not much Dan can do with that ball. But you can see England look very comfortable in their defensive thirds. No problem around the box. They pass the ball out without fear. And it's great to see. Like I said, there was not really any other team in the competition playing like this. Let's see, number 7 gets it inside. Dan McClellan there. Decides to let it roll, and it's a smart choice. England with the throw. And Dan gets it back to Chris. Chris gives it back to him. Dan gives it back to Chris. Ed Coleman flicks it to Dave Lewis. Dave Lewis with a touch. That's a great 2-touch back to Chris. Chris gives it to Dan. Dan gets it back to him. Chris gets it to Ed Coleman. Ed Coleman with a full hit. Dave Lewis there tries to keep it in. It rebounds, and that's great play. Just want to go back and watch that again, yeah? You're not going to see much better football. It starts from our throw-in. You're not going to see much better football than this. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's back to Chris. Chris gives it to Ed. Ed with a half spin. Nice little 2-touch by Dave. Chris back onto it. Dan back to him. Chris to Ed. Ed switches it down the line. Dave hits it. Has a second go. And I must say, all 4 players are involved there. It's such beautiful football, you know. And obviously, just to say, this isn't even England's starting lineup. Like, you can see that no matter what players England put out, this 4-out system, it works. They've got players that can just slot in. And Dave there's giving instructions. Gives it down the line to Chris. Back to him. Chris switches it to Dan. But the Irish player, number 7, cuts it out. It's good play. But can't get past Ed Coleman. Dan tries to poke it back to him. He gets it. He gets the 1-2. And that's unlucky there. You can see the angle wasn't quite on there, but they're trying to make it work. And obviously England have not scored the goal yet, but you can see the football they're playing is sensational. It really is. Like, each player's tuned into it. So Dan gets the flick to Chris. Chris sweeps it to Ed Coleman. Ed Coleman gets it back to Dan. That's a great pass. And look at this. They're not afraid to go back, to go forward. And Dan there gets it back to Chris. Chris can't really pass that, so he's going to get back in his defensive box. And Dan's going to get into the edge. Chris there has to keep his wheels in the box. It's good defensive play. Gets the flick out. Not quite. It's good discipline there. It's good play. And Dave Lewis can't do much with it. Gets the flick out to Dan. Dan with a nice little cushion touch. Takes it down the line. Goes for the fake. Oh, it was a beautiful move there. Keeps battling. And Dan is getting much better at battling. Great flick out to Chris. Chris gives it. That's a great pass from Lewis. 2-touch. Ed Coleman with front bumper. Lewis with the shot. And look at that. Oh my God. I'm just going to pause it there and say that's what I think England's best goal was in the tournament. Let's go back. So I'm taking it right back. See here, good battling there from Dan. He gets the flick. Chris switches it. Dave with a great pass to Dan. Dan, look at this 2-touch. Beautiful, good little front bumper. And bang! Look at how he squeezes that in. Look at Dave's face. He knows that was a banger. And what a banger that is. I hope it shows replay because I want to see that one again. I don't think so. Right, so we're gonna take it back again. And this play here is beautiful. See, this obviously I've taken it way back. But just look how they build up. They're in their own defensive area here. And they somehow get a goal out of it. It's Chris here playing very patient around his box. Very patient around his box. Gets the flick, right? And fakes it in there. Dave tries to cut it out. Not quite. Chris hits it. Dave doesn't do much. Not much he can do here. But from here, now, flick out. Look at that touch. Takes it. Look at that fake. Like, that's just, you know, for guys 14 then, I keep saying it, but I don't know how he's doing it. He flicks out to Chris, and from here, bang, bang. Look at that 2-touch there, bang. Straight to Ed Coleman. And look at that for a shot. That's a sniper shot. And what a goal. And for a minute, I just want to talk about Dave Lewis here. Is, I think, the oldest player in the squad. And obviously he shows that age does not matter, right? If you're good enough, you get in. And David has worked so hard last couple of years to get into this England team. And a lot of people don't think he's that great, but I think he's a top player. And there he shows his ability there. I just want to say big congratulations to Dave. He fully deserves that goal. And England just tearing it up. Dave Lewis there with what I think is England's best goal. Because all 4 players get involved. The passing play is great. And there's a spectacular shot at the end of it as well. Like, there's not much more you can get better than that. And Ireland making a substitution now. I think they're pretty much now. It's pretty much game over. 2-0, 5 minutes to go. Let's see what England can keep. Can they get more? Let's see. But Ireland there, taking a kick. Straight, Chris is already ready for it. Ed Common with the poke to McClellan. McClellan gets it to Dave. Dave can't do much. Chris is straight out. How aggressive Chris is great. You don't see keepers play like him at all. He plays more like a middle player, like I say. A good flick out to Dave. Dave tries to angle it back, but can't quite get it right. He uses his back wheel to get round it. It's good. Can he get flicked? Yes, he can. Ed Common leaves it. Good communication. What a ball that is from Chris. And that deflection could have went anywhere. Dave unlucky there. He could have got a second. But see, that all happens from Chris's aggressive positioning. Doesn't let the ball die. Keeps it in play. It's great football. Dan goes straight in. Lets it roll. Chris is already out. He's read it. Trying to battle the Irish player. Sorry, the Ireland player. Yep. He gets across. That should be a 2-on-1. Okay, ref in our game in the UK, that's a 2-on-1. But the US rules, the World Cup rules are slightly different. The Irish flicks it out. It's good. Look at that touch by Chris. Kills the ball. But it went out of play apparently. Okay. Alright, so we got about 3 minutes to go. And Dan tries to get it. Gets the flick out again. Ed Common with a great pass. Dave can't quite get in. Oof. Dave could have had a hat-trick. Literally. He's been on the pitch for 5 minutes. Could have had a hat-trick. It's unlucky. Let's see, Ireland. Not sure what to do here. And Dave gets it back. Ed Common tries to get back to him. That's good play there. Keep it in. That's good pass there. Chris is straight out. And Common drops back to hold the shape. Chris tries to win the battle. It's good battling here. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, and again, this Irish number 9, very good player here. His dribbling ability is nice and strong. Can he get a flick? It's good control there. He's trying to bait Chris in, and Chris knows. So Chris just going to sit tight. McClellan tries to close him down, get the ball off him. It's good battling here, and look at good play there by Dan. Tries to take it down the line. And they kick out a play, England ball. Now you're probably going to see here, McClellan going to kick it to Gordon. Yes, he does. Ed Commons there. They play a 1-2. This is beautiful football. And look at that poke across. There, England drawing the Irish players in. Make him come to the ball. It creates space at the back. And Dan there with another juicy fake. Just disgusting skill there. And again, can you get the flick out? Not quite. But the idea is there. Chris is already ready for it. And you can see, right, the system England trying to play. The players are already ready for it. Chris trying to take him on. He gets round him. He gives it to Dave. Dave with a touch in. Dave should have played that back in my opinion. But can he get the flick? Yes, he can. Oh, not quite. Unlucky. Common on the ball. Tries to flick it out to Chris. Chris again with his aggressive positioning. Again, number 9. Good control again. Can he flick it out? Yes, he can. But McClellan's read it. Chris hits it to Dave. Dave's trying to catch it and the keeper comes straight out. But Chris gets it back. 1-2. Oh, if Chris got that across, I think it was a goal. But unlucky there. And Chris, can you get the flick? Not quite. Dave rotates around. Good positioning. Can Chris find Dave? Chris takes a second touch. That's a great ball across and unlucky there by Dan. Dan pokes it back to him. Chris with a half hit. He has a shot, hits the post, but the referee's given a 2-on-1, I believe. That was like a beautiful fast attacking play. Actually, the ref calls it, but still, it's great to watch, mate. Great to watch. England just like playing. You know, like when a cat plays with the mouse, this is basically what we're watching. That's good play there by Common. Tries to get around him. Can he get the flick? No, he can't because it's full time and that's a game. And my God, what a match that was. So yeah, man, that's going to be the end of it. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, England's fast attacking football. It's probably the last video I'm going to do covering this World Cup because there's not much more to talk about really. England played beautiful. That, in my opinion, was the best goal they scored at the competition because everybody's involved and it's a screamer as well at the end of it. So there's not much more better you can get than that. But yeah, man, that's going to be it. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe and all that good stuff. But that's going to be it anyways. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. And peace.